what? Oh my god, I tried to assassinate him because I thought y'all killed him. One more.
We so crap. She gon' suck some. Nigga out of shit. What the fuck you know about that? Fucking about that. 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 Fucking about that.
Trapaholics mixtapes.
Shit, I be one of zombie.
Alright, let's get straight into the video. I already have 3 profiles already made for DS4, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to make a new profile and walk you guys through it. Alright, when you make a new profile, you're going to see this message right here. Just press yes, and then you're going to see this, just press apply. When I first make a new profile, I always make sure I clear out the touchpad. For some reason, it's binded to the mouse pad. I don't know why they do that, but make sure you unbind the whole touchpad. And the reason why I do this is because when you play and you try to bring out your minimap, it won't work. So once you unbind this, make sure you go on the right hand side to your touchpad right here and click on controls, and then you should be good. Alright, after that, we're going to go to our dead zones. So the first one you're going to see is dead zone type. Me personally, I like to play on Axle, but it's just personal preference. It's not going to make a huge difference whatever one you pick. So after you pick your dead zone type, I'm going to go to dead zones. This is really important. Make sure your dead zone and anti-dead zone is both set to 0. And we're going to do all your dead zones, you should do them in game. So just make sure of that. And output curve. So if you want to go for movement clips, I'll stick to linear. But if you really care about your aim and you want a really sticky aim, I'll put it on enhanced precision. But when you play on enhanced precision, it's going to be like really stiff. So it's really up to you, it's personal preference. Aim, enhanced precision, linear for movement. We're going to put this on linear though. If you want to do the same thing for the right stick. Same thing with your dead zone, same thing with dead zone type. Make sure everything matches. But for output curve, so some people, they might left stick, they might put it on linear. Right stick, they might put it on enhanced precision. It's completely up to you. You can mix and match the output curve, but make sure your dead zones are both the same for the top and bottom. Alright, once you figure out your right stick and left stick dead zones, go to other, emulate controller. If you're playing a game besides Call of Duty and it won't pick up your DS4 won't pick up your controller, click this, put it on DualShock 4. It's gonna emulate as a PlayStation controller. But for Call of Duty, you don't need that. Xbox 360 is perfectly fine. Right here, this is super important. Put this to max 1 ms. It's going to lower the input delay in your controller. You want to see your controller input delay, go to controller reading. Mine is at 0 ms because I have an overclock controller. If you guys want a tutorial, let me know. But that's all you have to do for this part. Alright, after you do all that, we can finally make a macro. So, me personally, I play double claw, so my macro button is triangle. Whatever is comfortable to you, just find a button that's comfortable. I know people like to use L3. Some people use the touchpad, some people use R2. Whatever button that is, click on it. Press record macro, record. We're gonna hit triangle 2 times on your controller. Press stop. And then for every bottom arrow, press insert weight. If you do it right, it should look like this. Now, some people have a faster macro. I don't like the way that looks, so my macro is a little bit more slower. It just looks more realistic to me. So if you like that, if you like the way my macro looks, you can use these settings right here. These are my personal settings. If you don't, you can tweak it, you can lower it. It's complete preference up to you. Just mess around with it, play with it. See if you can find some macro settings that you like. But these are my macro settings right here. After you do that, press repeat while held. So instead of like keep on tapping the button that you picked as your macro, you just have to hold it down and it YYs for you automatically. Make sure you save it. Title your profile, press save, and it should be there right here. Also make sure you have link profile, and if you're using a DualSense Edge controller, you want to come to settings, device options, and make sure you click on DualSense controller. When I first got my DualSense Edge controller, it wasn't picking up. I had to go right here for it to work. So once you do all that, you should be straight. Right here, this is how you change the color to your DS4 or your controller. And yeah, that's about it.